Today I'm going to show you how to do the back tack, which is a sewer's knot. Remember to begin and end all sewing with a back tack, and to do so you need to allow 2 inches of thread to make the back tack. So you'll see these 2 dots here, and that's where I want you to make your stitch. We're going to start from the bottom of the worksheet, and I'll adjust my worksheet vertically so that I can sew through these dots vertically. I just find that easier. So you'll pull up until the knot, and then you'll go through these 2 dots to make a stitch. In order to make a sewer's knot or the back tack, you're going to need to repeat those steps 2 more times. So that means you'll go through this hole and back down that hole to repeat that stitch twice, and then a 3rd time, each time pulling tight. And then you're able to sew. This stitch right here will just secure that all of your stitches won't come out. And when we're sewing things like pillows, things that can get stuffed, and things that will get used frequently, it's always a good idea to begin with a back tack. Similarly, you'll want to end all your stitches with a back tack. And in order to do so, you'll need to have at least this much thread, around 2 inches, to successfully execute a back tack when you're ending your stitch. You do this when you run out of thread and when you need to rethread to continue sewing. So again, wherever you're at in your sewing, you would create a new stitch. Whatever stitch length you're using is the same stitch length size that you'll be creating your back tack with. And then you'll repeat that step 2 more times, going through that stitch a 2nd and 3rd time. And once you're done creating that back tack, then you simply cut your thread loose. Then you'd rethread your needle with a wingspan, and right where you left off with a back tack, if you need to continue sewing, you would sew another back tack to begin. So that's why on this worksheet, you're going to practice the back tack 3 times. You can do this continuously with 1 wingspan of thread, but I want you to get the gist for how to create the back tack and when to create the back tack, which is always when you begin your sewing and when you end your sewing.